Hey everybody, you're watching or listening to our charity stream of Critical Core. If you're here looking for Manatown, don't worry, it'll be back in a month. We're just on hiatus. But do check this out. Critical Core is a game designed from the ground up by educators and therapists to help neurodivergent kids as well as adults, or even anyone really, learn how to use TTRPGs to help learn problem solving and social skills, as well as a lot of other stuff. It also happens to be maybe the best starter set for a Dungeons and Dragons game I have ever seen, to both teach players how to play the game and DMs how to run the game. If you're interested in this, or if you want to help out the charities we're helping support this month, which is Game to Grow, the nonprofit company that makes Critical Core, as well as ASAN, the Autism Self-Advocacy Network, check out our live shows both on YouTube and on Twitch, twitch.tv/roleplayslive, where any tip or subscription or anything you do in this month goes a 50-50 split to both organizations. Anyways, thank you and enjoy the show. All right. Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here with session 2 of Critical Core. We are running the Little Town of Tusk, which is one of the 3 modules their starter sets comes with. We're probably going to finish it up tonight, which means I might wing it next week when we do the last one. But we are doing this for charity. All the money we raise here goes 50-50 to Game to Grow, which is the nonprofit that makes Critical Core, which we're going to talk about that a little bit before we get rolling in, as well as to ASAN, which is the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, which is actually a very, very good autism program. If you are unfamiliar with what Critical Core is, don't be surprised. A lot of people didn't know about it. It was a Kickstarter. It's going to be coming out digitally soon. We don't have a final release date from Game to Grow. As soon as they tell me, I will tell everyone else. Physical products are still being worked on, but it is a tabletop game based on D&D 5th edition. However, it's been somewhat modified by educators and therapists to help neurodiverse kids and adults, and really anyone, but was geared towards specialists in that field, to learn social and problem-solving skills through tabletop. So it's actually a tabletop game designed by therapists to be able to be used for therapy. And low-key, once the review comes out, when we get the physical copy, this is the best D&D starter set we have ever seen for teaching you how to become a DM.
100% agree, and I don't like low level, and I even like this.
Yeah,
I attest.
This character sheet's pretty cool.
With that, we're going to go into player introductions.
Hey everybody, I'm Mary Kate Mead. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at NerdOnMeals15. I'm usually chatting about disability, TTRPGs, and everything in between. You can also see me or hear me on Nikki's podcast, Beholder to No One Discussions, where we talk about disability and how to use it in your games, as well as themes you can use that people with disabilities often have to go through, and all kinds of general stuff like that. And tonight I'm playing Everwood, the halfling bard that's very annoying, and I'm really sorry, because probably some horrible songs will get stuck in your head through the process of this game.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. Today I'm Ashton. I'm on Twitter at popsicle_Mike and on Instagram at Ashton_unofficial. I tweet about all the projects I'm in, but specifically we just released the first 9 episodes of Delinquent Comics, the Forge of Fortitude arc, where I play a fun superhero, and it's all family friendly. So you can find that link on anywhere you get your podcasts, just Delinquent Comics, or on my Twitter. Should I say who I'm playing? Should we have said that, or should we wait? Oh, okay.
No, you can.
I'm playing Dixie, who is a tiefling monk, and she's just having a fun time.
Hey, I'm Megan. You can find me on Instagram at Megan E. Peugeot and Twitter at Megan Pigs. I have a podcast called Human, where smart people talk about what it means to be human. And since this is a family-friendly show, I can also plug I'm a teacher for a really cool company called Zip School. So if your kids are interested in science as well as TRPGs, they have a bunch of totally free science adventure videos with things like robots and candy making and deep sea and outer space. So if you want to learn totally for free about science, you should check them out at zipschool.com. And I play Helga Hardbrow, who is the half-orc, I believe.
Yes.
Thank you. Half-orc barbarian, and she is a mom of a lovely little girl, and she is proving her strength so she can go back home and become a leader.
Hello, I'm Nikki, the host and creator of Beholder to No One, a D&D and TTRPG podcast. We do discussions on Mondays, and then on Thursdays we alternate between one-shots that are usually non-D&D and then actual plays, which is the D&D game. Also, we've officially announced we have 2 new shows starting, Vampire the Masquerade game at Dice Before Dawn, and also a Savage World sci-fi game at Sound Control RPG. So I'm super excited for all of the things that I'm doing, which is way too much, but it's all very fun. And I am playing Delora the Elf Wizard.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel. You can find me on YouTube and most other places at Lion After Dark. I am also on Nikki's podcast on the episode that is coming out on the 22nd, 20th. I think it's the 20th.
I just closed my calendar.
I think it's the 20th, where we were playing Inspiriles, which was an Arthurian TTRPG, where we played descendants of Arthur and Guinevere, which also incorporated British and American Sign Language in a super cool, awesome way. So you should listen to that when it comes out. And I am playing Rogar the Calm, who is a dragonborn druid, who did a lot of shape-shifting last episode into multiple different kinds of bears. Yeah.
Yeah, your moose bear was phenomenal.
A not bear. It's a not bear.
It's a not bear. It's a not bear with antlers.
I just did so much of that last week's episode just making moose noises.
Yeah, I know. If you haven't seen the videos, I do a lot of punch-ins, and there was a lot of you just being like,
I haven't yet, and I'm so glad.
Then finally, hey everybody, I'm Bobby, also known as GM Bobby. I run Role Plays, the TTRPG network, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, and we do podcasts and blah, 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 blah. I've been on several of Nikki's shows, nothing recently because I am very, very busy and she doesn't ask me. So, like, you know, that's how that goes. But with that, we're going to shift into returning to the adventure. So last week, most everyone here had just made their way to the town of Tusk. It is winter, you've been traveling, it's been cold, and you found this small town that had a soup tavern, the best soup tavern in Tusk, that serves literally every type of soup you can ever want, run by a nice man named Seamus. Tavern was attacked by skeletons. There was then a mysterious figure in black armor that came, threatened Seamus, shot a magical shadow dagger at him, which apparently gave him a cursed wound. You had to travel to look for a flower to finish kind of a potion because you were dealing with an alchemist to help cure Seamus. You had to deal with a witch who had a cane that was a slime. She disappeared, basically saying you won't hear the last from her and her sisters. You got the flower back. However, due to some people not wanting to properly chant cha-cha-cha, the ritual just couldn't be finished. They had to act quickly, so quickly you all did the Macarena ritual and instead were able to transfer his soul into an item. The item was Megan's character's child's drawing of a stick figure, which means Seamus now exists as an animated stick figure on a piece of paper. He has also confided in you that his grandmother was part of an order that protected something called the Serum of Life. He knows that the tavern was built on top of these chambers. There's some secret door in the cellar of the tavern, but he never found it. Someone is going after the Serum of Life. He needs your help. Now, Donnie, your elven cleric, is staying behind. He's going to become Seamus's protege. However, as you're looking at this and kind of taking account, finding out about all of this, because the skeletons literally blew a hole into the wall, an elf has either made their way into town or they're a local, seeing the carnage, which is you, Nikki.
Well, this is a bigger mess than I've ever caused. Who's to blame?
The picture goes, it wasn't them. We were attacked.
Do I recognize the voice?
Do you want to be a local?
Sure.
Then yes, you would reckon everyone knows Seamus.
Seamus. Yep.
He is now a faceless stick figure in red crown.
I have so many questions, but actually, I like you better this way.
I mean, it is slimming.
Your diet's doing great.
One of them drew me a bowl of soup.
That's very nice.
It tastes like crayons.
Did you try the soup place down the street?
I am the soup place down the street.
I'm asking them if they tried it, not you. I know you tried it.
We're in it right now.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like it right now, Delara, but this is the soup tavern.
I don't know how long you've been in this paper.
We did. We sampled the soup. It was delicious.
Good.
Until the skeletons attacked, but...
Yes, then considerably worse soup.
I don't remember. Am I still a moose?
I mean, that's up to you. You can change in and out of your beast form as many times as you want, so... I think you had changed out once you go indoors. You tend to.
Dragonborn now.
Everyone's probably working on getting another soup barrel open that's still warm, but she's not very strong, so she's putting her back into it, trying to jump on the crowbar to see if that'll work.
Delara, can you help them? There's apparently a chamber underneath the tavern. I thought it was just a story, but someone destroyed this place to get to it.
Ooh, that's real?
Apparently, they sent skeletons. And while I'm in a piece of paper, all kinds of things can be real now, apparently.
I have wanted to go under there, but it was kind of awkward to ask, so yes.
There actually is no proof that there is something down there. Someone did attack, but again, we don't even know if there's anything down there.
I'm not willing to not risk it to find out. I don't know how to word that. I want to go. I'm curious. We should go.
I agree.
Would you like me to heat up that soup for you?
Yeah.
I do like a fire bolt to heat up the soup.
Okay.
You can hold firebolt in your hands, so you're just like...
Careful, the bowl's hot.
It's probably a little bit bigger than she is. She's a child halfling, so she's sitting on the table with her normal person bowl of soup, just eating the soup.
With that, as long as people don't protest, we will move into the basement, because you do know the cellar is where the secret passage or location apparently is. You have no other information, though. The basement's a classic storage room. There's jars on shelves across walls, sacks of flour, other dry materials, barrels of various things, and even a few basic tools on some of the shelves. You see no obvious signs of a secret door.
Would I know historically where something could be? If it were to be a secret door, maybe?
I assume you have some kind of history skill.
It says historian, knowledge of historical battles, kings of old, and geography. So, I don't know.
So,
Maybe
yeah,
not.
we'll say yes. You can give me an intelligence check with your skill bonus.
That is a 19 plus intelligence of 4 plus
wow.
quality bonus? Or
Yes, quality bonus. So
25.
a 25. You basically think it over and you realize, while something could be along the walls of the cellar, too obvious, there is known to be caves and catacombs deep below, deep enough that the entrance would somehow be below the floor.
It's down this way. And I just point to the floor.
Oh.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Should we
I start
smash the
jumping.
ground open?
Yeah, I start
to get
jumping
there?
up and down.
I'll lift up my maul and be ready to smash the floor if that's what we decide to do.
Is there a rug on the ground?
There is a rug on the ground. There's also several barrels and sacks and stuff.
I try to lift up the rug.
You fully lift up the rug. There is not a trapdoor under it.
Oh, that would have been real easy.
I jump on the place where the rug was. I'm trying to see if there's anything hollow.
It is hard, thick stone.
Oh, okay.
There is the sewer. That might get there.
I'm not really a sewer person.
But are you
But-
a catacombs person?
I'm not I'm sure, you know what? Anything's fine. And anything's fine, I guess. I'm just saying if we can avoid going through the sewers, then
The
that would
sewers might be too
better.
deep. I might drown.
But yeah, we don't want
That
we don't
is
want people
true.
to drown.
She
I
is
can.
very short.
I can carry you, Everwood. We will make sure that you do not drown.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Again, those sewers, can we do last resort for sewers?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if not. I just
Can we move the barrels away from the walls and try to like investigate or
Yeah, give me a
perceive?
strength check with athleticism or whatever if you have an appropriate quality.
Uh-huh. Natural 20 plus 6. 26.
Wow. Okay, so something to note. I
Nice.
didn't bring this up last week because we were already covering like a lot of the changes and stuff. In Critical Core, by the rules, critical successes and critical failures also happen on skills.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So you're moving the barrels, you get to a dusty barrel with a critical 20, like this one seems really heavy. So you go to rip and it takes stone with it because it was mounted to the floor. You move that barrel that shouldn't be movable.
This feels very good. Even if we didn't find it, this still feels like the right choice to have made.
This feels like a success in some way, shape, or form.
there's a hole
Absolutely.
in the ground.
The barrel itself is hollow through, like a bottomless barrel. The barrel you moved had a drop ladder in it
Oh,
that you've now taken.
I think that's fine. I mean, I'm really proud of you.
I found it.
You did.
It's there. Big
Much
hole.
easier than going through the stone.
Is there a way we could like reattach the ladder or like repurpose it to use in like getting down there?
Yeah, somebody could give me. Does anyone have any kind of like tool proficiency?
I'm
or-
outdoorsy, so
I
like
mean, I have
could
mending.
Oh, mending can definitely do it. You literally just reseal the grout. Like you're just like.
I think Rogar gets out his like little tools and like some twine to like start tying it. But then what's your
I will
characters
let
again.
Dulara.
And then just immediately turns around and sees Dulara cast mending. It's like,
Oh, I see.
and puts the tools back.
See, I would have let you
Backpack.
start doing it and then go behind you to fix it as you were going, so it looks like you did it.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's a real friend.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
This
You
seems to be
fixed it.
going better than it usually does.
It's because I'm lucky.
But yeah, the lid. This was a barrel that, I mean, it's still somewhat dusty, but now there's like big arm prints of removed dust. It was in the back corner. Taking the top off, the barrel is empty. And there is the drop ladder that was still very much intact because you just perfectly ripped it out. So with that mended, you can go, it's kind of like a fire escape type drop ladder.
I would like to float down with my parasol like Mary Poppins.
Okay, isn't your parasol the size of a quarterstaff?
Yes.
I'm super down with the bit, but do you not think that's going to be wider than a barrel?
I think it was a big barrel. Because you need to crawl down, and so it has to be big for safety reasons. OSHA, we can't violate OSHA, so it's big.
Has to fit all humanoids through
Yeah,
the hole, so it has to
exactly.
be large enough to accommodate.
Like a
mean,
Goliath.
Uh-huh.
I do not get anywhere, mostly, but it's all right.
Well, like, that's the issue. Like
I wild shape into
OSHA.
a bunny, and then
I was going to say, as you can like wild shape into a snake or a rat where you can compress your skeleton and just go
It's-
wherever you want.
I mean,
or
still
a
not
ferret or a weasel,
everyone.
all of them can do that.
Yeah.
Helga will just like arms up, noodle down, like shimmy down.
For a second, it looks like Olga's like wearing a barrel. And then it's just kind of, and you just shoot down the rest of the way. But you guys end up in a tunnel. When you get down there, there are sconces that magically begin to light along the walls, just like leading down to a wooden banded door.
Should we knock?
Can I do like a perception check on this door? I am perceptive.
Uh-huh.
While Rogar is perceiving, can I climb into Rogar's backpack?
Yes.
Like Baby Yoda style?
Yes,
I think
I'm
I'm-
not even gonna have you make a check.
I bring my arm down, so I make like a little a step stool for you to like hop on my hand and then into my backpack. Okay, I got a 15.
Total or
I rolled a 9. I have a
okay,
plus 4 to
15
wisdom and then a
15's
plus 2
still
quality
good.
bonus.
So looking okay, yeah. It is a wooden door banded with metal rivets. You do not see signs of like a lock. It's just like a ring handle. It's in very good condition though.
I mean, I guess we should open it, yes? Anyone else have any opinions?
Well, should we knock first? Because I feel like it would be polite if we knocked. Okay, I knock.
It thuds heavy on the thick wood door. There is no answer.
All right, well, looks like we're good to go.
The door actually probably creaks a little bit forward as you knock.
Oh, it's open.
I'm also like 20 feet back just in case anything happens, because I'm like, I know magic. There's magic involved somewhere, and something's gonna explode.
Okay, so in front of, on the other side of the door, you see a 25 foot by 25 foot square room. The very center of the room has a large lever, like a 3 to 4 foot tall lever in the center of the room. Across the room is another door made of stone with metal bars that come up out of the floor into the ceiling. Like 5 bars kind of like blocking off the door.
I want to pull that lever.
Give me a strength check.
I don't want to pull that lever.
I agree.
I don't want to pull it. Never mind.
I
don't
believe
have good
levers
strength.
are built to be pulled, yes? So that
That's
means we
true.
should pull
That's
them?
true.
It's currently angled forward towards the barred door at about 45 degrees.
Should we knock on the barred door? I don't know. I'm just trying to be polite.
What if we knock while we pull the lever?
That's a good idea.
Does anyone have like a thing where they can pull it, but like far away? Because let's do that.
I'm sure. I
Maybe.
mean, I have a rope.
I cast Mage Hand, so like an extension of my hand appears.
Does Mage
Very
Hand have a
helpful.
weight limit on it in this?
5 pounds.
That is not gonna
Normal.
do it.
Well, in D&D,
Oh,
it doesn't
no.
specify on
Okay.
here.
I've got a rope. We could
tie the rope to the lever, and that would help with the pulley system. It would make it lighter to pull,
10
and
pounds.
more of us would pull.
Okay. 10-pound draw weight's actually decent.
Pretty strong.
So, yeah, Mage Hand could work, a rope could work.
We could do them together. Mage hand and a rope.
Mage
And
hand to
I'll
pull the
knock.
rope.
We need 20 feet of rope, then the distance of Mage Hand, a spotter.
We're just
Ye-
back up in the soup place. Pulling them up there.
Just in case.
Just in case. You can never be too safe.
It's true.
That's the first thing that taught me in wizarding school.
But yeah, so how are you guys want? Are you wanting to do the rope or the Mage Hand?
I think we're doing both.
We're
Okay.
doing both.
So you guys are outside of the room, it sounds.
Yeah.
When you pull the lever, it stops perfectly vertical. 5 more bars from the door you would have come up shoot up, and you start to hear a grinding stone sound inside.
Oh no!
Do we think that that's a good stone sound or a bad stone sound? Because where I'm from, there are lots of good stone sounds.
It's like that scene in Star Wars.
You want me to squish through and pull the thingy?
Could we have the mage hand go through and
Yeah.
and push the lever back to where it was?
I mean, yeah, you could definitely try to do that.
Yeah, I guess you gotta push it back.
All right. Anyone who's perceptive can also give me a check.
Yes.
Okay.
What am I rolling? It's a D20,
Ooh.
right? Yes.
And
I remember how to
wisdom.
play.
30-20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You will also notice the grinding sound as the ceiling is slowly lowering in that.
It is like Star Wars. doors, but opposite.
Oh.
You go to push it, it goes back, it stops at 45 degrees. The bars drop, and you start hearing a grinding sound as the ceiling's resetting.
Okay.
Oh,
Does it
that's
stop
fine.
at the 45-degree angle, or can we push it down?
It stops at the 45-degree angle.
Huh.
Question. I'm at a higher angle. Can I see through the bars and see when we had it pushed down and the ceiling was lowering? Did the other door open?
I mean, no one has tried like the actual door, but the bars themselves haven't been moved.
Oh, see, I thought that there was a lock and that was the lock.
No, there's
mechanism.
literally
So,
four. Like the best way
okay.
to put it is there's literally bars that come out in front of the door.
Just to double check. So there's a bar in front of the door. Are there any bars that are like I could walk through since I'm small?
When you leave the room and activate it, bars come up on the door you're through, which could be open, so you could squeeze through those. Hypothetically, I'd probably make it a check. You're small, so
Yeah.
it'd be a low check, but possible. You could squeeze through to get into or out of the room. And you could check the door on the other side of the other bars, but there's only the two doorways, and each doorway at some point has bars.
I mean, is there any other like pressure plates? Is there any writing on the walls, or is it just the
I mean, do
lever?
you want to go back in the room and start like examining?
Well, yeah, I think
things?
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the plan.
I want to knock on the other door.
I will go with you, and I will try to add an intimidating presence to the door so it is afraid and opens.
Good cop, bad cop.
Yes, exactly.
The door is unaware of your presence.
This is very frustrating.
Anyone who wants to try and check the door will have to make a dex check to like try and reach the door through the bars. Anyone who wants to examine the room more thoroughly while in it could do something that's perceptive with wisdom.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What do
Yes.
for that dex roll for the door? What skill is
9.
that? Am I
If you
using
have
skill or
like
just dex?
acrobatics or something like
I
that,
do.
I got a 3 plus 6 for perceptive, so I got a 9.
No,
got
but
a
you do have a
12 on
reroll if you
perceptive.
want to use it.
Oh yeah, I'll use that.
I rolled a 15.
I got an 18.
Okay, so 15 and 18 can both get to the door. Since you're a halfling, you could actually squeeze all the way to it. The door on the other side, the door itself is not locked.
Oh.
16 on that perception check.
16, you will only notice one other thing. In the dead center of the ceiling is a notch.
What do you mean by a notch?
Like a circular indent in the dead center
Is
of
the
the
lever
ceiling.
circular?
Yes.
So we
It's
gotta-
a circle, yeah.
So we got to let the ceiling come all the way down to hit the indent.
Are you telling me or asking me or asking them?
I'm asking. I'm pitching it.
I am pitching it to the group. It seems that
Yes.
there's a circular indentation, and this level is also circular. So maybe if we all lay down on the ground so that we are below lever height, we won't get crushed, and maybe it will do something to open the door.
Well,
I
I mean, like,
agree.
I just squished back here. Do you want me to check or?
Everwood, what are you? Get out of there!
My arm is stuck in the bars.
Dixie,
I don't
I
know
will
how much I
note,
like that, but okay.
Everwood, did you
Yeah.
squish all the way through the door to see what's on the other side?
Yeah, I have
It
a
is-
wisdom of -2.
Okay. It is dark on the other side. So
Okay.
you can give me some kind of wisdom check with perceptive.
Do I have? No, I don't have perceptive. All right, come on, high roll. Come on. That's a crit fail. So that's a -1.
Oh. R.I.P.
Nice meeting you.
I will say, as she's talking, though, people could potentially see behind her from the glow of the lights and everything because it doesn't light up in the next room. Anyone else can give me a perceptive check with disadvantage because you have to see through the bars and everything. You won't have disadvantage, Ashton, because you're right up against the bars.
Perfect.
So, Ashton, Dixie will start hearing a large silhouette of a spider's lowering behind.
Nope.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, spider.
Uh-uh.
Big spider, 8 legs, 8 eyes. Wait, is the spider taller than me?
roughly the same size of the thorax, not counting its legs.
Eight-legged bear. Eight-legged bear.
Can I intimidate the spider? Say, you spider, you stay there. This is not your home. Go back home.
I mean, yeah, give me an intimidate.
14?
With its 15 on the die, but it's -2 wisdom, it begins to slowly slide up. Do you grab and pull Mary's character back, Ashton?
Yes, if I can.
As long as she doesn't resist you, yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I won't.
Yeah, you yank her through.
That bear had way too many legs.
Very much agree.
That's not a bear.
What was it?
A spider?
There was no spit.
That was a bear. That was big. That was a bear, but it had 8 legs and 8 eyes. It was some weird bear.
I just
It
lean
was.
over to Delara and I'm just like,
For some reason, they think that everything is a bear if it's bigger than them, and I've given up on trying to correct them.
That's frustrating.
Agreed.
Should we just leave?
We should kill the bear. That's also.
Well, I
an
mean,
option.
don't we have to get through the door to get to the thingy?
I believe eventually, yes. Are we
Rely on the
trying are we still trying the lever indent plan? Is that
To poke the hole. Yes.
I mean,
Agree.
sure, but what if we just like put something up in the hole instead?
do we have anything that like would fit?
I have my
mean-
parasol.
I mean, you guys have gear lists.
If someone could hoist me up, I can probably stick something in there. I don't know.
I've got
I-
a javelin.
Oh,
Would a javelin fit?
Oh, definitely.
better, yeah.
Yeah, I'm tall enough. Can I just poke my javelin
Yeah.
in?
If you shove the javelin in, it's gonna like click and grab it.
Okay, that's fine.
But when it does that, the bars on the other door drop.
Oh no.
No, like open up.
Yeah, but
Like the exit opens.
the bear.
The spider.
The bear.
I'm sorry, the bear, you're right.
This joke went on too long. I'm really sorry.
This is all your fault, Everwood.
It's fine.
To be
So-
fair, the bear was aware that was not where he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, consequences to our actions.
Bear was aware that
Well,
He gave
and
us
he
a
needed
scare.
to be spare. Yeah.
Are we going?
I mean, what if
towards-
idea? What if we lure him to the bars and we let go of the bar
Yes.
and then he goes squish?
He goes squish.
That's very smart.
I don't
Let's
know.
do it.
Is that stuck now?
Yeah, will it stay if I don't hold on to it?
If you don't hold
or-
on, it does stay. Basically like a clamp
Oh,
whip.
okay.
I think that might be out.
Silly.
I mean,
Have we
how
tried
big-
pulling it?
spider.
It does reset somehow. Like it
How
is a
big is
door
it?
that's been used.
How big is the spider?
Medium size, so its thorax is about the size of a person.
Okay, can I turn into a giant scorpion and grab and squish it in my claws?
You can turn to a giant scorpion and fight this thing, yeah. I mean, it hasn't come through the door after you or anything. It slid back up into the room it was in.
friendly.
You have talk with animals.
I don't
It's-
actually.
Well, I think everyone has talk with animals, but animals just can't talk back.
I can play the flute if
I mean,
that would help.
I mean, I guess. Can I like do I'm outdoorsy. Can I do like an animal handling check to see if I can like make friends with this spider?
You can do an animal handling check to see what you can know about the spider and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, 18.
18. All right, cool. So with that, I can actually say, from what you can tell, given what's down here, something of that size,
Mm-hmm.
given that was sliding in slowly and didn't pounce right away or anything like that, you're probably the next right beyond the door is probably either its lair or very close to its lair. Which means if it's its lair, it may have young. Which also means it will be very, if it is, it will be very protective of that location.
So we should kill it here.
Kill it. We should kill it. You want me to kill it?
Wait, it has kids?
Well, yeah,
Yes.
it's an animal.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll whack it.
Does there seem to be any way we could like bargain with this spider to like let us pass through its lair?
It
or
doesn't
no?
seem magical or anything. I mean, it's an animal. So if you could figure out a way to like bribe it or something, that's potential.
Can I
but-
turn?
Can
into
we
a-
go get the beef soup and like give it soup to distract it?
Feed the spider, yes.
They
Or-
love soup. That's commonly known.
Can I turn into a spider and try to do like a mating dance to distract? it?
Romance the spider. Romance the
Yeah,
spider.
can I try to romance the spider?
You know,
Yes.
look, here's the thing. They're immune to mind affecting spells, not
It's not
like
a spell.
your
It's just
spider
dance,
womanly
baby.
woos.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Spider manly woos.
Manly
thank you very
woos.
much.
Manly
This is
woos.
true.
Spiderly wiles.
Spiderly
Yeah.
wiles. Yeah, if you can become things that are large,
I can. Yeah.
like large venomous with spider climb would be a giant spider. So
Yep.
I support this plan wholeheartedly.
It's not the bard that's doing this. I just want to point that
that
out.
is very much worth
Makes it
knowing.
better.
I am very
Oh my gosh.
confused.
You and me
Correct.
both.
Rachel, I hate it so much.
All right.
Thanks, I hate it.
So the one thing is, the one thing you're gonna. I just saw Rachel's dance. The one thing is a spider isn't gonna fit through this door like a giant spider, so you'll have to get
No,
in
I'm
there
trying to
and shape
lure-
change.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh!
lure the
Oh, trying to lure it.
into the
Oh
room,
my god!
into the
And
lever room,
okay,
away from the door.
Should we leave the room? Oh, okay. Okay.
Just like,
Let's go play like cards or something outside.
yeah, give them some space, some privacy.
Well, wait, are we supposed to go in there or?
yeah. So what is the plan when you lure it
Yeah, I
into
think you're
here? though?
going. I think you guys are going through the door we just
Oh.
unbarred.
Okay.
Into the
Sure.
spider lair. I'm luring the spider away so you can go into that door, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
de-transform and follow you. That's the
Okay.
plan.
In that
Sorry, I
case,
should have.
I should have explained that before I turned into a spider, but I didn't.
in
It
that
was a
case,
song.
I will face the wall and like slide along it so that I don't see anything.
Same. I'm just gonna like up against the wall.
So what I'm gonna
Can't see
say is, first of all, Rachel, you can give me a charisma check as your spider.
I don't think my spider has a charisma block.
No, I
so
it
do
would use
mine?
yours. Yes.
Oh no. This
I
is a
don't think
mistake.
my spider has.
Can I help?
Block.
Can I help?
I'm outdoorsy. Can
How-
I use this as
Outdoorsy
get a
will
quality?
count. How would you want to help?
I
Spider
want
song.
to play a saxophone solo.
Oh
yes.
Yes, you have advantage.
Okay, that's a 17.
That is actually very
Yes!
good. As Halfling G just starts playing a sax solo on their flute, and the spider begins lowering down again, looks confused as you're there, knowing your nature's basically doing a giant spider mating dance to the music. As
Oh man.
the giant spider looks back in the room for a bit, looks back, makes some spider sounds that basically says, Mommy's gotta go get some groceries. And then goes into the room. Everyone gets to make a stealth check with advantage since the spider is distracted.
I say back in spider talk, yes, I am a snack.
Wow.
Natural one.
I got a 4 and then I used a reroll.
With
and I got
advantage?
3.
I did not.
Natural 20.
reroll.
You
Oh,
get
wait,
to
do we have
reroll.
advantage?
You
Do
guys
I
have
want
advantage.
to?
Oh, we do.
You guys
oh.
have advantage. You get a second roll
Oh.
regardless.
Well,
Oh,
then
I just
well,
need to not trust
Then I'll
this dice
do.
anymore.
Then I'll do
I rolled the same thing 3 times.
17.
8. To be fair, I am just doing this.
All right. What is everyone
hiding
else's
behind Helga.
stealth? Nikki, what's your stealth?
8.
Mary, what's your stealth?
I nat 20'd with the 22 as the final score.
So here's what's great. The passive doesn't have skills or anything. It's a spider. So it would be as if it took a 10 on its wisdom. Its wisdom is a -2.
Yay!
Which means its passive, the DC, is an 8.
I am shocked by this.
You guys barely slip through. However, without any kind of light source, only those with dark vision will be able to see in this room.
I can see.
I have done
As
good.
1 second, I need to do a thing.
Never a good set of words.
So Rachel's in there. All of you have come in. Right now, it is very quiet, but they're each of these like cross-hatched, I don't know if you can see my cursor, are egg sacs. The large spider is currently distracted. But to give you guys an idea, there are 3 locations with
Are we destroying those or just walking past?
We
That's
can
up
try
to
to
all of you.
sneak.
Yeah,
Just
maybe
tiptoe?
sneak our way through.
But then we have to deal with the spider on the way back.
Well, I bet there's another exit, because if you've ever seen the movie National Treasure, they had to create an exit.
What do you guys want to do? There is the very obvious like tunnel on the other side.
I guess we could try to sneak. Not great at it.
Yeah. Let's sneak through.
All right. All of you give, except Rachel, give me a dex check plus any proficiency, and then Rachel will figure out what you're doing because I don't know.
21.
Sorry.
21. Oh yeah, you're good.
11.
So with a 21,
Wait,
tiptoeing
13.
through.
Sorry, 13.
With a
I'm bad at math.
13, you slide your way through.
I got a 16.
With a 16, you slide your way through.
What do the egg sacs look like?
They are about 5 foot in diameter, like domes of a bunch of like softball sized giant spider eggs.
Is there a way to like remove one without destroying the rest of them?
Yeah,
Because I want to mount. This is a pet. This is a bard wanting a pet.
You can give me a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Never call me
If you
the
have any
chaotic one
kind of
again.
like thievery or sleight of hand skill, it
I have
would
acrobatics.
apply.
That's
I'll
about
allow
it.
that. The
Okay.
DC is 20.
All right, the first roll is really good. Let's see. The second roll is even better. So that is, I rolled a natural 18, and that is +4, so that's a 22.
You get this softball like jelly-ish spider egg that you can see this baby spider about the size of a house cat curled up in.
I'm gonna put it in my bag and really sneak away really quick.
Yeah, I still need that stealth check for you to get by.
Yeah.
Is this such a bad idea?
I'm playing a very low wisdom character. I never do this. I am so sorry. Okay, that's fine. That's a 17.
All right. So, Rachel, they've all dipped out. This spider is accepting your advances, but you're in your own predicament now.
Okay, so doing the spider dance. Can I like make it direct the spider so that it is on this side and I am with my back facing its lair?
Yes. You can give
You
me a
understand what I'm-
yeah, you can give me a
Yeah.
dexterity check.
Okay.
This will be an active roll.
I have animal affinity. Can I
Yes.
add my quality bonus to this?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 16.
Good, that beats my 11.
Amazing. Okay, so I've done that. So as a bonus action, I would like to transform back into a dragonborn and do my draconic breath as a main action. And I'm rolling an attack roll against the spider. And then I would like to immediately after this use my movement to dash through the door. You know what? I'm going to change the order of that because my dragon breath is 30 feet long. I'm going to dash 10 feet back into the door and try to get my breath to not only hit the spider, but more importantly, hit the javelin that is keeping the bars on the door.
Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Oh,
So that's an 18.
All right, that hits both of
18 to
them.
hit,
Roll the damage.
and that does 2d6 lightning damage.
Oh, lightning. Okay. The javelin's going to function like a lightning rod, so I'm going to cut its hit points in half.
Okay, that is 5 lightning damage.
Cool, because it had 10 hit points, so now it's cut in half to 5.
Fuck yes.
Because I will say,
I mean, heck yes.
the giant spider has 25 hit points.
Did
It hits both of them.
Does it do enough to knock it out of the off of the wall?
Yeah, which means the bars.
Yes.
I need to make a quick roll to see if anything else wakes up, because that will be very loud. By 1, none of the eggs start stirring.
Oh my God.
You still need to stealth your way through, because the
fine.
rest of your
I
movement will get you in the middle of the room.
I have decent dex.
Okay.
And I do have animal affinity, so can I use that to make sure I don't wake up these spider babies?
Yes, for this encounter, I'll say yeah.
What did you say the DC was? It was 8?
The DC for the kids, you haven't known. I've just been telling people if they pass. What did you get?
I'm trying to decide if I want to use my last reroll. I got a 13.
You're good.
Okay, good.
All right. You guys make it through.
It was real cool. Nobody saw it, but it was real cool.
When you catch up, everyone else has come up past that part of the tunnel.
Hi guys, I did a thing. How are you?
Oh my gosh! That was crazy!
Did you see it?
No, but you turned into a spider right before, or a bear, I guess. I'm still learning. Right before we ran out, and it was crazy!
Yes,
What's a word that rhymes with spider? I'm trying to write a ditty.
Spider?
Dider.
She's just
Spider?
writing all of these rhyming words down, even if they're not really words.
My der.
At the end of this tunnel, it actually winds around a couple more corners. You guys come to double doors. The doors are only about 4 feet tall. But there's like 2 double doors that kind of meet as an archway.
Who wants to check and see if it's locked? I mean, I can check with my mage hand if you want.
Should we not? Again, I just always want to knock.
I mean, unless the spider could knock, I don't think we're really dealing with people here.
We don't know. We don't know.
I just jiggle the door handle with my mage hand from 30 feet away.
It rattles. It seems unlocked.
It's unlocked.
Okay.
Could be trapped, I don't know.
What does the room look like?
So you're going to look in?
Yeah.
So looking in, you see about a 30-foot by 30-foot room. The center of it has an empty rocking chair with a rug and a table next to it. To the facing the north side of the room. At the north side of the room, beyond the 30 feet, there's little staircases on either side of it, going up to a stage that goes back another 15 feet.
You did not just say stage. You did not just say stage to the bard.
Oh no. So the stage, the chair, like the rocking chair is on the stage?
No, it's facing the stage.
Oh my
There's like a
gosh.
30-foot by 30-foot area with a stone floor. In the center is a rug, empty rocking chair, and a table. Facing a stage that's about 30 feet by 15 feet.
Okay.
So we will be fighting a spider grandma who is a patron of the arts.
The rocking chair starts slowly rocking.
All right. I think
no.
we call it quits.
There's a stage.
Anyone else looking in?
Yeah.
Not if the rocking chair is moving.
I am,
spider.
because
I'll
I'm
look in.
curious to a fault.
All right. So who all goes in?
I don't go in, but I want to look in.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. Oh gosh, I would like
I
to
have
be
a
the last one
-2
in.
intelligence.
I have a -2 to
Charging in.
wisdom.
I just
Team.
rubbed the bridge of my nose and fought. Like, I'm just like, God and then walk inside after everybody else.
Are you staying out, Ashton?
I want to be the last person to walk in.
Okay. The doors begin closing on their own. Do you try to slip in, being the last person, or do you stay back?
Oh gosh.
3, 2.
I go in. I go
Okay.
in.
You slip in because the doors click closed and then disappear.
Oh gosh.
Now,
no.
Nikki, you see things just a little different. Dulara doesn't see an empty rocking chair. They see a gnome sitting in this rocking chair, but they're translucent.
I would look at the rocking chair and say, hello?
So for the rest of this scene, only Nikki can see or hear this NPC. You all can see and hear Nikki normally, though. Oh, hello. Welcome to my room. I'm happy that you're here. We're going to have so much fun telling stories and hanging out over the next 100 or so years.
Oh no. 100 or so years you want to hang out with.
I've been here a long time.
Does she have an imaginary friend?
version.
I think
Haunted
so.
rocking chair.
I will.
You
One moment. What's your name? I say to the rocking chair.
Interesting. No one's asked me that in centuries. What? I have one. You shall call me Gnome Regard.
Gnome Regard? Well, I am Delora. Everybody, this is Gnome Regard.
Well, hello, everyone.
I don't.
Does he like music? I could play a solo.
I like all entertainment. I've been rather bored.
The chair
She-
has a name.
No, there's a gnome sitting in the chair that's translucent-ish. She says that she wants entertainment for the next 100 or so years. So
no.
what?
Like just okay. What? Okay. Can you tell the gnome
She can. I
That
think she can hear
I will
you.
make a deal? If I can play the best solo ever, we get to go.
Okay.
I can hear
Orpheus.
all of them. I can hear and see all
She
of them.
can
You don't have
hear
to
and
repeat
see
that.
all of you.
If she plays the best solo ever, she can go and pick one person.
No, I want all of them though. Is that right? I really
pretend
want to
I
make
said
sure. So, wait. Like, what do you want?
To be entertained.
Well, I could give you a friend.
But I have all of you. You're all friends.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, we're gonna die someday.
Yes, I died a long time ago. It hasn't stopped me from being friendly.
Well, but like, no one else is here, so they leave you when they die.
Give me a persuasion. Or I guess Nikki will have to give me the persuasion check.
Can I help at all?
Why
You
do
can
I have
assist. 'cause-
Wait, I thought that.
oh no, he can hear you. So yeah, you can give me a
Yeah.
persuasion check.
Okay, I just can't hear him.
Yeah.
Is it a him or a her?
I'm
her.
incorporeal.
Them.
Gender stopped mattering eons ago.
Okay, that is a 14.
Well, I mean, if you have someone who'll stick around forever.
Yeah, just hold on a minute. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
I'm just watching curiously and looking back at the ghosts to see how they're reacting.
Okay, so what does minor illusion let you have something that can be seen and heard at the same time?
I believe so. I don't want it to talk. So create an illusion of either a sound or an image.
Okay, what's your illusion of?
It's a mime.
God damn it! You made it not talking work. Okay, then. Ooh, a mime.
Really fun. Now, he does have to take breaks every little bit. So if he goes away for a little bit, he just had to go potty.
Give me a charisma check.
And I have deceptive as a
Yeah.
skill. All right, that works. So 19. Sorry, my brain is absolute.
That's fine. You were gonna get it. I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 14. And I'm like, what is numbers? How do they work? I don't know.
Math.
It's fine, guys. Math. You can only do one.
I don't want them to leave. I need at least someone to stay with me.
It will stay. He has to go potty.
I don't want that to happen in my room.
Well, then you gotta let him go. He gets to go to the other plane to go potty. So he'll be alone a little bit and he'll come back.
Can any of you be entertaining as well?
I don't know. I'm just a fun one.
I'm sorry, we still can't hear this thing or see it.
I feel like Nikki's
muted.
Yeah, no, I know.
We can't hear Mickey.
We're feeling, it's just pretending that I'm repeating everything that's being
Totally.
said.
Yes.
No, I am completely not entertaining, nor are any of my companions.
No, I am not a funny person. I do not understand humor.
I'm a wizard. Wizards aren't funny.
All of you give me a charisma check.
I didn't say anything.
No, you don't make a check yet, but that also means he doesn't believe either way.
12 minus 2.
I'm gonna use the luck point.
Could I be intimidating?
I mean, yeah.
It was a fine roll either way. I just don't break eye contact with
Okay, that's
the space
better.
I assume to be its eyes.
16.
I have a question. Can I purposely cast a crappy prestidigitation to make it look like I'm a bad wizard
Yes.
and have advantage on my roll?
Yes.
Oh, I got one higher.
What'd you get?
11.
Okay. Rachel, what'd you get?
16.
16. And Megan, what'd you get?
22.
Oh.
While menacing it.
Looking at the barbarian. Yeah, you don't seem funny at all. I'm not fully sure what you are. Looking at Rachel's character, so I'm not.
I'm a buzzkill, I promise.
Understand. And
Would you like me to lecture you about plants and animals for the next 100 years and tell you about how all of
I like
all of the practices
stories.
killing our planet and your parents?
Oh, okay. Well, at least we have the wizards. Wizards know magic's all kind of. What is sparklers? Really, sparklers?
Yeah.
Oh, you can do a snake. That's not even a real firework.
Would you like a
Like
story?
I said.
I think that she could spell your name before it disappears into sparkles.
I can read you a story if you want.
Yeah, sure. This is. Look, I know I missed human interaction, but this is exhausting.
I will start reading verbatim the Wizarding 101 book from the index starting.
Okay, you can all leave. Just leave the mine. You can go. As both doors appear, the ones you came through and on the other wall, 2 double doors appear.
It was nice meeting you.
You're the best person I've met in the last 100 years, and I've been alone for 3.
Remember, he's gotta go potty, so he might disappear for a little bit.
All right, Mr. Knoll, what do you have? Okay, I guess he's going to the bathroom. We'll be back. As the doors close.